quiet.
Well, here comes
We're
Mike.
kind of, we're waiting on somebody.
That's why everybody got quiet.
My granddad. Okay, I want to know who.
Wasn't me.
See if you get a paycheck this time.
Don't sit down, Mike. We're going to get ready to stand
Now
up.
you tell.
Let's all stand and go, Lord, in a word of prayer. Gracious Heavenly Father, Lord God, we thank you so much for everything you do for us. We thank you for your great love and your tender mercies, the mercies you had for us that you sacrificed your own Son on Calvary's cross for our sins. He took our sins upon himself when he went to that cross, and the blood he shed has washed those sins clean. Dear God, I pray you'd be with us as we go to our meeting. Guide us and lead us, Heavenly Father, and we give you all the praise and the glory. For it's in Jesus' precious name I pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, I'd like to call this meeting to order. I'd like to welcome everybody to our meeting, April 21st, 4:47. Okay. We need approval for minutes from our last meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from last meeting.
I will second that.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, we had approval of claims.
I reviewed the claims online, and I'll make a motion to approve those.
And I'll second that.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Can everybody hear me on this? Okay. Okay, we're there. All right, we need a treasury report and clerk report, just an acknowledgement.
Acknowledge it,
Yeah.
because I saw those online.
Okay. Department reports.
All right, I gave you guys our March numbers. We billed out 315,000, collected 145,000. We had a total of 458 runs for the month of March. 381 of those were 911 calls, 77 were transfers. We've got one full-time person that's retiring at the end of the month. We have another full-time person that just resigned. Dr. Gilbert's replaced the full-time EMT, and we'll be hiring for the full-time paramedic position.
And then we have a couple events coming up. May 2nd, the spring thing up on the square. We're going to be doing CPR, hands only, just kind of like a family and friends thing, come by and learn. And then May 8th, the Indiana State Sim Lab will be down, and anybody that's a first responder can come, and they've got a new state-of-the-art equipment to do training on. And then in September for Golden Heritage Days, we're gonna have a booth up there for CPR and stuff.
What time is the May 2nd one?
The May 2nd one starts, I think, at 9 a.m. Up on the square.
Okay.
I had gotten with Hannah and she said it was good if we went up there.
Okay. Yep.
I'm glad to see you guys are using the new meeting space and everything and doing the co-op training you're doing with all the other local agencies. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, we've
Great
been
job.
doing a monthly training every month with all the area volunteer fire departments. We have a good turnout.
Good.
Yep.
It's
Everybody
good.
seems to like us. We're gonna keep doing it.
I think that's great. Thank you.
Stephanie's been doing a lot of meetings at our building as well for CMA and stuff.
That's why we build it, use it.
And Julie uses it as well.
Huh?
Julie uses it as well, don't you?
Yeah.
For SOFR.
All right, thank you.
Thank you all.
Hello,
Hey.
Sharon Werney with the Animal Shelter. So on May 2nd, after you learn how to save people's lives, come out to the fairground, because that's when the big car show is going on. and also the Antique Machinery Show that we've teamed up again this year. We'll have food, pulled pork food, we'll have a bunch of motorcycles this year, we'll have cornhole tournament, an arm wrestling tournament going on, in addition to all the cars. We also have a raffle going on, so if anyone wants to take advantage of that and try to win either a processed whole hog by Daywigs or 600 cash, all that money goes into the maintenance or the operational expenses of the shelter. So that's May 2nd. Starts at 8, goes through the afternoon. We'll also have dogs up there, so they're pretty darn cute, so come up and cuddle them at least. Okay, so this Saturday, though, before the big car show, we'll be out at Rural King. I think they're doing a farmer's market this weekend, so we'll have animals out there as well. It'll be an outdoor adoption event for us, but a real nice farmer's market event for Rural King. Our current population is 33 cats and 45 dogs, and I always say 45 dogs, 16 kennels, so yes, we're crowded. The cat population, I think I brought you up to date a little bit. Mostly thanks to Dr. Sarah Stewart, we were able to probably cut our cat population in more than half by finding a location up in Michigan to send a bunch of our cats to. Up north is where they have a lot more adoptions. People say, well, why is that? Maybe they're more animal friendly, I don't know. But when it comes to cats especially, it's a northern climate. It gets warm a lot later, gets cold a lot sooner, and nature just doesn't have animals have babies, as many babies in the year as they would where it's nice and warm year-round. So they just naturally have less cats. So a lot of shelters, if they can, will try to send their animals up north. And Dr. Stewart was, again, instrumental in getting us a connection. We sent 3 groups of cats up north, so yay, so that's good. So the biggest exciting news is our new building. We are hoping to be in June-ish, July-ish. The contractor is hoping, they're shooting for mid-May to be done, but of course that won't happen. So as soon as they're out, then we start doing the work that we volunteers have decided to do to cut the cost. So we'll be doing a whole bunch of painting. So if someone has a love of painting walls, come see us, because we have lots of walls to paint in the new shelter. And we'll want to get all that done before we move the animals in. But it's coming along really, really well. We're pretty excited about it. The animals will be really excited when we get into the new building. And as I mentioned, one of the things we got from the TIF funding, the last batch of TIF funding, while it pushed our completion date way out, it allowed us to put in a small medical room, which we'll be able to start doing spay-neuter. And our personal goal was within the first 12 months of move-in to have at least one low-cost spay-neuter. We've got some pretty exciting things that are in the works right now, and I think that actually is going to happen and might be on a little bit larger scale than what we anticipated, but more to come on that. So that was a great thing that we got the TIF money and were able to do that, because I think it's going to help the community, because we're going to start to focus on the feral cat population. And as I think I mentioned, there's a lady here in the community, Christina Nolan. She's a local artist, and her main goal is to try to do fundraisers to start getting money available to do surgeries on feral cats. So we've already got a little tiny foothold started even before we moved into the building. So anyway, the old building continues to be, I don't know, we should maybe have a bulldozer party or something, knock the place down. It again is breaking down, the sewer backed up again, the water pipes are constantly leaking, we have no water pressure. It's just an old building that is long lived and needs to be demolished. So I don't know, maybe we could sell tickets or something, I don't know. It'll be a fun thing when we can bulldoze that building down. And then finally, because we we are finishing up the building. We, of course, are hoping to have the building finished before our funding totally runs out. But you know, that's kind of a moving target. So as I've told you guys and also the council, I'll be coming to you guys with some specific requests for some additional money from the county. And again, I think we've done very well because ARPA, TIF, and private donors has paid for everything so far. Okay,
Good.
thank you.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you. Anybody else? Oh, all right, get it moving. We got old business. Update on old jail demolition. George Ballard.
I'm not gonna say it, George.
You were thinking, I've been talking with Joe Mattingly with Garmon, and we're gonna have a May the 12th, we're having a pre-bidding construction or demolition meeting here. And then on May the 28th, the meeting on the 12th is at 11 a.m. The meeting on the 28th is at 9 a.m., and that's to look at getting ready to open bids, to get the cost, what it's gonna cost to tear the buildings down.
What was the second date?
28th of May.
28th.
What time is that?
9 a.m.
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
9 a.m. So we are moving along. Good.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Thank you.
Maybe,
Slide out here, I gotta get to, great
maybe we
job,
can
Saul.
change this, for George's sake, instead of calling it old business, maybe we should call it previous business.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm trying to help you. I said, instead of calling it old business, we'll call it previous business. See?
All right, next up, we got BCS maintenance agreement. Andrew?
Hey, good afternoon. Coming back to follow up on the maintenance agreements presented earlier this month. There was a question on some of the equipment that was installed in the courthouse. I didn't know if you guys all got the email.
did.
Yeah.
Okay. And then if there's any other questions on the agreement that I've got in front of you there.
I don't have, I saw your email explaining that system. Is there some training to be done so that we know how to utilize that a little better, possibly?
I
or-
think we should. There's been multiple administrations since the installation. So what I would like is for whoever you guys delegate to at least train one person, if not have a session scheduled, so whoever's interested, but obviously you only want a few people to do.
Well, I want to thank Mike Watkins for volunteering so joyously.
He sent it off on Christie, so.
Yes, I think that would be great if we have, one or two office holders to sit through it so that, or an office holder and maybe the head of security might be a good choice.
Okay. Yeah, I will reach out and get that contact information and get that set up.
Sounds great.
Probably in the next 2 weeks, if that's okay.
That'd be great.
Okay.
And then Judy informed us that you've been doing some work and you've saved us a lot of money on a former phone system that we were still paying for that hasn't been used in 3 forevers. I appreciate that.
It wasn't me, but yeah.
Your
I heard about it-
company.
Heard about it yesterday.
Yeah.
I was surprised, and that always never hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess with that being said, I'll make a motion to approve the BCS maintenance agreement for, this is a 1-year term or?
Yeah.
Yeah, for another year.
I'll second that motion.
Yeah, that'd be what, May 20th through May 21st of 2027?
Yep.
Okay, we got a first by Chuck and a second by Ken. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Next up, we got Mr. Spindler for approval of number of policies on pages 21 to 30 on handbook.
It's actually 31 through 40. These were introduced at the last meeting.
31 through 40.
Yes. So you'll be preliminarily approving those policies tonight, or potentially approving those policies tonight. If there are no questions, I would ask for a motion to approve policies on pages 31 through 40 of the handbook.
Make a motion to approve 31 through 40 handbook.
I'll make that motion.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye.
All right.
Okay, we got introduction number of policies on pages 41 through 50 handbook.
Yes, you've got a list of those policies in front of you, but for the public's information, policy 328 is clothing allowances, 329 longevity, 401 timekeeping, 403 paydays, 405 employment terminations, 409 administrative pay corrections, 410 pay deductions and set-offs, 411 garnishments, 501 safety, 502 work schedules, 503 working from home or other remote site, 504 use of phone and mail systems, 505 non-smoking, 506 rest and meal periods, 507 overtime / compensatory time / flex time, and 508 on-call and called-in employees. So this is just the preliminary introduction of those policies tonight, and you will be asked to preliminarily approve those at the next meeting.
Okay. All right. Next up, we got results of road study 100 East and 600 South throughway stop. Mr.
So
Van Oven.
we voted on this at the last meeting. Basically, we're putting a three-way stop there. Just to give the brief rundown of what we determined, the intersection at 600 South and County Road 100 East is proposed to become a three-way stop to allow for safer intersection for all motor vehicle traffic. The amount of traffic that travels along this roadway becomes so congested and causes drivers to become impatient, and stop sign violations were frequently observed that nearly led to crashes. A stop sign would slow down traffic in all directions and allow a safer environment and allow the residents in the area to safely pull into and exit their driveways. It should be noted that the school bus routes travel along this roadway, and citations have been issued to drivers for violating the arms. The drivers' responses were they couldn't stop in time. A reduction in speed could possibly help with this issue. Implementing additional school bus signs along the roadway would help as well. That was the 100 East and 600 South, and that's what we voted on the other day. And
I don't think we voted on it. We talked about it. Did we
Okay.
vote?
Well, I sent all that stuff to Matt and
Yeah.
Judy, so.
I don't think we voted on it, though. I don't.
That's what I was starting to do before the meeting.
Can we just vote again?
Yeah, just in case we haven't approved it already, go ahead and vote again.
It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. So on both of these studies, I've talked to Mr. Holden on the results of 100 East and 600 South, and then results on 850 East and 350 South four-way stop. We've talked to him. He said entertain a motion to put it under advisement for now, and he would like maybe we can all three of us or all four of us can sit down and talk about it a little bit more. Mr. Holden, me and you and Mr. Spindler.
Yeah,
At some
and
point.
just to be clear, we don't recommend a four-way stop at 850
Right.
East and 350 South. That was just some additional signage, and I understand the concerns that the
Right.
budget for signage is, what, 25,000 a year, and some of the stuff that I requested on 175 East, that one digital sign is $5,000.
Right.
So I understand that, so.
Right.
So let's make a motion to table it pending further discussion with the highway superintendent and.
Yeah. We'll definitely try to get that done before next meeting.
You making that
That's what-
motion?
I'm making that motion.
Okay. You second it?
Yep.
Okay, we got a motion by Mr. Lewis and a second by Mr. Montgomery. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next up, we have bridge number 73, construction and inspection contract. Mr. Holden?
Good evening, everyone. This is the actual contract with American Structure Point. American Structure Point was selected through the request for proposals process for this federal aid project. This contract has been approved by NDOT. It's an 80/20 reimbursable contract. There is about $1,700 that won't be, it'll be 100% on us because it went a little above our estimate from back 5 years ago. So it's just approving that contract with them. To let you know, the letting on that was supposed to be July, and because of the 40144 general permits expiring in March, they did not get recertified in time to make that letting, so it's actually gonna be let in September. Should not hurt the end date of our project or anything like that at all. So,
Okay.
still good there. We received the recertification the day after the deadline that we needed for NDOT.
Of course we did.
So, of course we did. So, I know SJCA's on that, and they emails, phone calls, got a hold of everybody they could for days, and trying to get it to them, but IDEM did not produce that in time. So, this is American Structure Point as the construction inspection.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll make a motion to approve the contract with American Structure Point for the construction inspection on bridge number 73.
I'll second that.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, next up we have GCPO 26 paving bids. Matt Holden.
I'll do a brief summary of what that is. So that is for 100% local funded paving project. No. Right in front of me here, hold on. There's 26, here, let's go. This is 100% local funded project. This is for Trippett Road from State Road 56 to Steelman. 1200 east from 450 south to 700 south. And then this next one is 775 west, 500 south, 800 west, 475 south. That's a road that curves through from 550 south to 850 east. That's just on the west side of Owensville. And 700 south from State Road 65 to 600 west. That's almost finishing the project. We started out there doing 800 south and 600 west. So it's those projects there. I'll go over to Jason and we'll open bids.
First one is from J.H. Rudolph. Bid amount, $1,161,371.20. I'm gonna repeat that, $1,161,371.20. Next one is from David Enterprises out of Evansville. Bid amount, $1,531,979.60. $1,531,979.60. E&B Paving out of Evansville. Bid amount, $1,303,207.64. $1,303,207.64.
That it?
That is it for
On
that.
project.
Um,
Let me just review this real quick too.
so we can approve contingent on, that all the paperwork's in order, right?
To the low bid, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to make a motion to award this bid to the low bid of Rudolph for $1,161,371.20, contingent upon Mr. Spindler going through the bids and making sure all of the proper paperwork and bonds and everything are in order.
I'll second that.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Okay, next up we got is, GCPO TIF 26 paving bids.
So this is a county road paving project that is being funded through the TIF, the Redevelopment Commission. This project was approved 4 or 5 years ago. We're finally getting to it. So this is County Road 350 East, which is super slab, from State Road 168 going north of 64 to the dead end. County Road 550 South from County Road 100 East to 100 East to 25 East. So it's coming right when you come off the exit, turns there, goes past all the warehouses, comes out of 100. Next one is County Road 100 East from 525 South to 600 South. So it's going south, basically from the corner of the Toyota Perimeter Road down to 600. And 175 East, 650 South from 41 to 175 East. That's a road that was gravel. They put millions on it last year, so this is putting the top coat on it to finish that project. And the last one is 175 East from 350 South to 150 South, so from the Highway Department up to Heights Chapel.
First one is from J.H. Rudolph out of Tell City. Bid amount is $2,033,148.28. $2,033,148.28. Next one is from David Enterprises out of Evansville again. Bid amount $2,668,300.45. $2,668,300.45. E&B Paving out of Evansville. $2,255,313.12. $2,255,313.12.
Once again, I will make a motion to award this bid to the low bid of Rudolph for $2,033,148.28, contingent upon all of the paperwork and everything being in order.
And I'll second that motion.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Next up, we have, County Road 100 East intersection upgrade bids.
So this is what we call the Toyota Grant Project. It's part of the, it's 2 projects being paid for from the funds that Toyota had given to the county. This is an intersection which will include new signal, or actually installing signals and turn lanes and some things in there on 350 South and 100 East, and 100 East and 500 South, which is right across the road from where the VAB building, new building they're building, so to signalize that intersection also. Both those intersections are all in one project.
First bid is from Covert Stein Contracting out of Evansville. $1,026,323.20. $1,026,323.20. This is Russell's Excavating out of Mount Vernon. $1,243,852. $1,243,852. one is Weddle Brothers Highway Group.
Jason, where are they out of?
I don't see it on here.
They're part of Kester Wheeler Brothers. I think that they have office there on the north side of Evansville, and they also have one in Bloomington, I believe.
Okay.
Bid amount, $1,056,826.55. $1,056,826.55.
Another one?
One more. This one is BBI, Blankenberger Brothers out of Cynthiana. Bid amount, $1,162,900. $1,162,900.
You good with the same? I kind of find it interesting that we're bidding $1 million and they end it in 20 cents. Surely they could round that off and give us the 20 cents. That being said, I'd like to make a motion to award this project to the low bid of Koberstein Construction for $1,026,323.20. Once again, contingent upon all of the paperwork being in order.
Now, I'll second that motion.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay.
And we'll negotiate the 20 cents.
That's all I have today, I believe.
Okay. Thanks, Matt. Next up, we got resolution for septic related issues. Mr. Spindler?
Yes, so this has been circulated to all of the commissioners. Julie and Misty are here this evening. They've had a chance to look at this. This is before you this evening to address some common problems that the health department faces, and the title of the ordinance is Resolution Adopting Septic System Enforcement Policy and Procedure. If anybody in the public wants to see a copy, I've got a few extras up here. I'm going to read a couple of sections from it real briefly. 2.1, the policy establishes uniform compliance deadlines, notice requirements, and escalation procedures for the abatement of failed or non-compliant private sewage disposal systems within Gibson County consistent with Indiana law and the ordinance. And then 3.1 says that upon the health officer's determination that a private sewage disposal system has failed as defined in Indiana law or is otherwise in violation of the ordinance, the health department shall issue a written order to the owner of the property upon which the system is located, stating the nature of the violation and requiring correction thereof.
So if I understand this correctly, this basically just gives the county and our Board of Health a little more teeth to enforce if people have a failed system and are discharging sewage into a ditch or onto someone's property or something along that lines, correct?
Yes, that would address that situation. That is correct.
Okay.
And that would be resolution number 4,
2026.
2026-4.
Well, then I will make a motion to adopt resolution number 2026-04, a resolution adopting a septic system enforcement policy and procedure.
I'll second that motion.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. New business, I got administrative assistant position for prosecutor Mike Cochran.
I hope you all don't ask me to enforce the sewage violation. I'm here asking for the creation of an administrative assistant position. So you're aware, I was in front of the council earlier, or last week, asking for the funding of that. I'd gotten on the agenda there, had planned on doing it earlier in the year, but just based on our caseload and the numbers we have, we really need help in the office. The need for that help was shown and exacerbated through the illness of one of our paralegals. I don't know when she'll be back, but it just shows, to me, it just showed that the need for that position even more. So I'm asking you all to create that position. Council indicated that they would fund it, and I can tell you that it'll be funded solely through deferral money. There shouldn't be any new tax dollars that are spent on that at all. We have enough money to pay for it as we speak, and should be able to, given if the deferral stays consistent, which I'll just be honest with you, it's been consistent for 9 years since I've been in office, and it was consistent before my predecessor. It should be able to take care of it. So I'm asking, with some urgency, that you approve that position.
Commissioner Burns and or Montgomery and I were both at the council meeting and heard, so I'll make a motion. They said they'd fund it pending on the commissioner's approval, so I will make a motion to approve your request and add your employee.
I'll second that motion.
I got a motion by Mr. Lewis and a second by Mr. Montgomery. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Next up, we have exemption to subdivision ordinance, splits with prior record legal description.
Yes, this is a legislation that I have provided you with a copy of. My recommendation this evening is that you just take it under advisement. I want to give the subdivision review committee a little more time to review it. I know that they are generally in favor of this, but I think they're going to have a few minor changes that they request be made to it. Just to explain what it does, if a parcel or parcels have been consolidated at some point in time, this would allow essentially the deconsolidation or the split of those parcels, as long as there's a legal description on file for each of the separate properties, and as long as it's not going to create a landlocked situation. So that's what it will do, to allow applicants to bypass the formal review by the subdivision review committee in that situation. So I just asked to table it this evening.
Well, I make a motion, table that till the subdivision committee looks into it further.
I second that. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 All right. Next up, we got medical leave.
I make a motion to accept the medical leave as it is.
I'll second that. Got a motion to second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Think we have anything else? Nope. Okay. Public comments?
You can always count on Patty.
Patty Van Owen with the Gibson County Chamber of Commerce. I just have a few things I want to invite you guys to. We have a ribbon cutting and grand opening happening that will be happening in Oakland City May 9th. It's a Saturday. That will happen at 1. It's 1776 Fireworks. It's a fireworks business, family-owned, veteran-owned, over in Oakland City, Eastside County. So that's great. Businesses are opening over there. And then we also have our golf scramble that we raise funds for our scholarships, and that's going to be May 8th, which is going to be at the Princeton Country Club. So if you want to be a part of that, you want to help volunteer, you just want to come out and hang out, hopefully the weather's going to be great, please join us. And we are organizing the 4th of July parade for the county. So if anybody wants to be a part of that, you can go to our website. Any of our events that I've talked about tonight, you can go to our website, gogibson.org, and see that there's an application, or not an application, but a form to fill out so that we know, answer some questions and stuff. And so, again, that's July 4th, and that route will be similar to the Labor Day parade route, and will end up at the fairgrounds. That is going to be their opening day. They usually open on Sunday, but they're going to open on Saturday this year because they're going to have the fireworks out there as well. So I invite everybody to come out and participate in that, and just to encourage supporting our local fairgrounds. And I also have our directory. If you guys know, seen this, appreciate this, this is fully funded by our members. And so that will be coming out again in January. So if you are a member, if you would like to learn how to become a member, please reach out to me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Patty.
Thank you, Patty. Remember, state your name, and we got 3 minutes.
Good afternoon. My name is Joe Knapp. I wanted to speak about the stop sign at 100 East and 600 South. I farm along that road, and I'm out there quite a bit. And there was 3 police officer cars out there this evening, right before I came, 1 following the bus and 2 of them clocking. So they are making their presence known, and it makes a difference on how people travel through there. It's really a benefit. The stop sign at 100 and 600, all of the Toyota people slow down and turn there. That's a right-hand turn or a left-hand turn for all of the Toyota people. So I feel like a stop sign there won't help with the Toyota traffic. What it does is slow down the local neighborhood people so that if there's a crash, it's not so fast. And it seems like that's placing the burden on the local people with no real benefit of slowing down the Toyota traffic. So I'm not sure that's a good place for a stop sign. I could see where it might be a benefit once in a while, but it seems like it's a burden on the local people because they have to stop there 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, so that shift change can be more convenient to get out of there. And I don't think that's the way to, it doesn't seem to make sense to me to go about it that way. It seems like there'd be better ways to help with the Toyota traffic than to slow the locals down to give them the right of way. And so that's what I wanted to speak to. And I do travel through there. We have a lot of neighborhood people that travel through there. And it just seems like that would make it more convenient for the Toyota traffic, which is really what I would think the goal should be. So that's my position on that, and I hope you will consider that or reconsider that, whether that is a good thing that makes sense to help with that Toyota problem.
Thank you, Joe, for coming, and as you heard, we haven't made a decision. We're going to discuss it. Obviously, we have to look at overall safety first, but nothing's carved in stone, so we're going to talk about it some more and go from there.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. All right.
Hi, I'm Dana Gansman. I'm touching on the same subject. Do we get a copy of the sheriff's report? Is that public for us to see the violations of the stop sign that's already in existence that doesn't work? The 4-way stop sign that doesn't work already?
What is the?
You said you had multiple violations at that stop sign, the 4-way stop, right?
We have traffic stops in those areas. It would, if like they ran the stop sign, let's say 100 East and 600 South, they may say, hey, I'm in front of this residence, and that may be how it comes in. So it's hard to get particularity of who's running the stop signs.
Okay. Well, just kind of touching base on that, I don't feel like a stop sign, 2 things. I don't feel like a stop sign is probably the best answer, as we had talked about before. My argument last time, or conversation last time, was the 4-way stop that's already there is not being worked. Like, no one stops there. They just blow through
You're
all the
talking
time.
about the 4-way at
The
175 at,
175 and 600.
okay.
So then the 3-way stop sign that you're proposing, I don't think people are going to utilize it because they're not going to. The stop signs that are already established there are not really working anyways. And we know the problem's not going away. But then local traffic, I'm on the opposite side of that road, and they're doing about 70 miles an hour by the time they get to my house. So I don't know that spending, did you say $5,000 for that sign?
Yeah.
I don't know that that's really going to work either, but I have noticed the presence there, and it's made me consider like, oh no, I need to slow down too because I'm going a little faster. You go with the flow of traffic. So I don't know what the answer is again, but I just don't know that a stop sign is really going to help everyone. If it's already really congested, it's just going to make it more congested, it seems. Oh my gosh, there was something else and I forgot.
Electronic sign, 4-way stop.
The electronic signs are nice, but I think they don't work as much as they usually do in
Well,
the.
that's because people try to beat the high score.
I know, we have that in front of the library in Fort Branch, and we watch people do that a lot, but it is a big issue, and my children's
We don't have a magic
No,
wand.
I know. And I know my husband told me to talk about how there was a road in establishment in place. Once upon a time, that Toyota was building a road to cut straight through.
That has been discussed in the past, and who knows, maybe it would be revisited in the future.
Okay, he just wanted me to say that part, so that's
Yep.
for him.
I just want to clarify, the deputies being out there today was because I got a complaint today. The squeaky wheel gets the grease, so that keep complaining, and I'll keep putting stuff out. So somebody came to Tim Bottoms at the courthouse and was like, hey, get out there, and I put something out there like, we'll be there, boss.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you, thank you.
We know you're shorthanded and you can't have somebody out there every day, but every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Katie Gaso, and I'm same issue at the four-way stop there. And I was just questioning if we had any feedback on the signs. School bus, like a stop here sign.
Do we,
I think you said
Matt
you needed to
wasn't
talk to
here at the
Matt.
last
Yeah, he
meeting.
had left early.
do we do any school bus stop signs, or is that on the school corporation, or?
We do have some, yes, we can.
Okay.
I would just like one place.
On the school bus stuff, is it moves often.
Well, I know, because kids move and graduate.
Right.
and-
They do stuff, and you
Yes.
don't get notified that it's not a school bus anymore, that the signs are out there, and you put no up, and
Right. I got a feeling Katie's kids are gonna be there a little while.
I've got, yes, there, yeah, oh yeah, there's some not even in school yet. So, yes, I would like one for the traffic heading east. You put it in our front yard.
East on 600?
Yes,
And where do you live from the intersection of,
I'm right there at Brendan George Craig's house,
oh, okay.
yes. And then the school bus, he heads west, and he has, I've noticed, parking over the yellow line. They still cut in our driveway and go around, but,
You wanna
so
look-
if we
Look
could,
into that, Matt. You know
I
where
mean,
she
I-
lives?
the grain bins
Grain bin
at
over there.
600 and 175. So, yeah, right there.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, child
Get your
at play or
paintball
something.
gun and
I thought about something else, but
Something a little more fit, it's a
Then
little
you-
stronger.
Then you have something about another. Did we have something about another sign as well that you was asking about as well? I think it was what, walking a drive or something like that? Huh?
What, what'd you say?
Children at play.
That's the Automobile Club of Southern Indiana, isn't it? I think it's called the Automobile Club of Southern Indiana. They are the ones that put up the AAA signs, like slow children playing or something. Get online, see if you can contact them. If you get the sign, we'll get it installed. I think it's called the Automobile Club of Indiana or Southern Indiana, something like that, isn't it? AAA, yeah. Yeah, and I think they'll give you signs, and then, like I said, we can have the county guys can install.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? Any more public comments? Go ahead, come up there. Yeah, sorry. State your name, where you're from.
Janet Keister, and same issue. I think there was something said the last time we weren't here about taking the speed limit down to 30, 35 miles an hour. I think that's so slow, I don't think that'll work either, and it's gonna slow all of us down. We may get tickets. 30 miles an hour is awful slow.
Yeah.
What is it now? What is it now?
40. Yeah, which is pretty common on county
Yeah,
roads.
I know.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? All right, no more discussion, entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.